the years that you spent cooking, it sort of all culminated in this book. Is that it's kind of fair to say that?
It is.
Yeah?
It's very,
Okay.
very fair to say that. Yes.
Okay. So, in the recipes that you have here, would you get a sense that they are contemporary or classical?
Both. Because I have a whole chapter on the Onam Sadhya and all the traditional Indian food that that we used to have. I used to have at home growing up, and then of course I have the the new recipes that's picked up from my travels. So it's a mix of both.
Okay. With all your travels and the exposure to the food, do you see a change taking place in the culinary world? Do you spot certain trends?
I do, and even I think living in Singapore, I really don't think many families just want to eat the same food every day. I mean, like if you go to a Indian home, they will also be having some Chinese food or some Malay food. I'm sure, and I think my Chinese friends. The other day, my Chinese friend actually called me for a biryani recipe, and I gave her the recipe for the chicken biryani from my book, and she cooked it. And now she's like, become a little more confident about cooking biryani. And I think we all like change, right? I don't know about people in other countries. I think they are kind of purists. A lot of my cousins in Kerala, they stick to mostly their kind of Malayali food. But I think in Singapore and even I think Malaysia, when I went to KL recently, I find everybody is like open to trying other dishes.
So I think Singapore has the advantage of, in the first place, because of the different races coming together, we were exposed to each other's cuisines and in the whole kampong spirit, right?
Yeah.
And now that we travel so much, we can eat so many different types of food. That's certainly an advantage of Singapore,
Yeah.
the fact that there's food everywhere.
Yeah, and I watch these like the TV shows with Jamie Oliver and Rick Stein, and they're all cooking Indian food and Chinese food. They're also sort of like expanding their repertoire simply because I think they know that there's a market for new food.